Alright, so welcome back to Poppa Scott Productions and another episode of Poppa Talks. Today we have the one and only Stylez, the creamy one.
That's right.
How you doing, buddy?
I'm good.
Been a while.
It has.
Good to see you. I follow you on Facebook though.
Yeah, doing my stuff. I see you got the AJ Stylez.
Yeah, and actually I gave that to Coco. He's in there. He's on page 65.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah.
I'm no relation to AJ Stylez.
Yeah. He spells it wrong.
Yeah, I spelled it Z.
So, my whole thing is here is just get people to know you. I got a lot of subscribers now, and not that you don't, everybody knows who you are, but hey, some of my people might not know who you are. But why don't you start by telling us where you're from, where we born?
Philadelphia, good old Philly.
Wow, that sounded, you said Philly in that train. That was kind of
Train's coming.
Here we are in
It's the
Houston,
Express
Delaware.
coming in.
That's pretty good. So when did you get started? When did you get excited with wrestling? I mean, not when you started, but just your interest as a kid or whatever.
Just watching it young. Came from a middle class family. We didn't have cable, but we had TV to watch WWE Superstars and WCW Worldwide. That's what
Look, there it is right there. Probably on camera. You got it on camera? Yeah, we do.
That's my train. It's
Creamy Express.
Full of cream, extra creamy.
Wow.
And shake weights.
Look, you can see the piles of whipped cream on the top.
Wouldn't it be awesome if I did my entrance tonight, like from the train stop, like out the train? But yeah, like as a kid, I used to watch it. Saw Shawn Michaels, and I was like, that guy's awesome. I want to be like that. Be like that guy. I want to be a pro wrestler. Told my mom. My mom's like, yeah, that's nice, family, whatever. I'm like, no, I'm going to be a pro wrestler. I'm going to train. I'm going to do it. I'm going to be it one day. Oh, that's nice. And then started in 2000. Trained in 2009. Started in 2010. Here we are.
Yeah, it's been on good. Yeah. So, who was your favorite wrestler? Shawn Michaels?
Shawn Michaels, Undertaker, and then later on, I really started to train and really know about this crazy world of professional wrestling. Then I started really going to Rick Flair, those guys. I'm like, oh man, I was really inspired by those guys. I thought about a lot of them, but really Ric Flair, big time.
Got into that gimmick.
The gimmicks and the look, Mr. Wonderful, all those guys are awesome.
So, how did you get involved in professional wrestling?
Like I said, I started training. I'll say it. A lot of kids don't do that anymore, but backyard wrestling, hey, tie those backyard stuff. Let's all get trained. Started training with a bunch of my friends. None of them made it or didn't want to do it.
Keiko just mentioned he did too. So many times.
Daniel Bryan did it.
Yeah.
You know that.
The Hardys.
I started Hardy's. Oh my god. And none of them wanted to pursue. Not like they couldn't. They just didn't want to do training anymore. Just couldn't take the training. I have some pretty athletic friends too. But yeah, they stopped. I continued. Connections, going to shows. That's how I do it back in the day. I gotta go to shows. Hey, can I help out through security? Sure. Hey, you got a spot for me? And that's what happened. And it continued.
So, where did you train? Do you have a school?
It's crazy because the very first person. No, I'm sorry. The very first school was at ACPW. I was training there, and then Joe Gacy was starting something with his tag club. I was training with those guys for a while, and there's all my ankle.
Oh wow.
Yeah, and then I started training there. I started training in New Jersey. Trained with Pete Sanchez. So I trained multiple places. And like I said, I just kept on going to different places and getting opportunities. And I feel like that's what helped me get better. Wrestling wrestling for the crowds, and then just learning the craft and wrestling people better than you, and just listening.
Absolutely. Yeah. Wrestling better. People that are better, you always.
Yeah.
You always have. Hopefully. So what? I'm a seminar guy. I like hearing about seminars. What seminars are there?
Been to one in a while, but
it doesn't seem like there's as many as there used to be.
No, there isn't. Man, I think Jason Knight was a really good one. I watched a lot of stuff now online too. You can get your hands on Secrets of the Ring with Raven. That was really good. There's a lot of stuff online. So yeah, there was another one. Christopher Daniels did online. That's really good for young wrestlers coming up. Like you said, there's so much. There used to be more, but now everything's online. You can just, oh, here's a seminar.
So, where you've worked some bigger promotions. Where are you working right now?
One CW. That's where I'm working tonight.
Yeah, that's what you're
I have my own.
Well, I want to get into that.
Okay.
A little bit.
H2O. I wrestled pretty much beyond wrestling. When I first started back in 2000, let's say 11, 12. Ace. I wrestled in California, wrestled in Midwest, wrestled down south.
How'd you get that? I remember when you went to California. How'd you get up? They just contacted you? And
It was funny because somebody in a group saw me and he started to just share all my like back in we can't really do it right now because of copyright issues. We used to do like highlight videos with my theme music and stuff. We used to put well they still do it now, but he saw that and he just shared it. And then I guess he had like connections to a company called Maverick Pro. I don't even know if they're around anymore. And they contacted me, and I was like, "What?" And then yeah, you know, we want you to bring it in back in 2017. And then they were like, "Oh, like I saw your intergender matches. Like show me some intergender stuff." I think I showed them my match with Addie Star from Beyond It, like millions of views. He's like, "Yeah, we want you to work Shotzi Blackheart." And I'm like, "What?" Okay, let's go. That was my first match in California with Shotzi.
well, cool. Well, go ahead and tell us about the intergender bonanza.
Yeah, I started that 2018, so crazy because
I actually filmed the first
yeah, you
one.
did the first two, yeah. 2010 when I started wrestling, 2018 started doing the intergender bonanza. It was just a crazy idea I had.
Remind me to show you my bag. See that black camera bag?
Yeah.
Those are your buttons on top.
Oh wow.
The cream and have you on it, and then
Wow.
I'll show you.
Yeah,
I got
yeah.
them at the first or the second banana.
Oh my god. Well, yeah. So yeah, the story of that, just a big story about someone wrestling for a company in West Virginia. My opponent couldn't make it that night. My friend Raina Sky, I don't know if she had a promo. They were bringing her in for a promo. I'm like, listen, why are we traveling 5 hours? And they don't even know what we're doing. I'm like, I'll just talk to the promoter and say, hey, let's just wrestle each other. He said we just really funny match, good match. And at first they were like, oh no. I'm like, no, trust me. Like it'll be like any match I ever saw. Like, okay, we trust you, Stan. I was a champion at the time. Had a match, fun, easy. Fans loved it, and it just inspired me. Like, yeah, I should just do my own show, my own independent show. Fast forward to now, the intergender bonanza. It transformed to like my wacky confused world. It's lighthearted, it's fun, and it's just a good time.
Well, you're going to have what, 14 or 13?
Going to 13.
13. Wow.
July 9th. That's awesome. Crazy.
And it's done really well. And this is the intergender bonanza, guys versus girls, pretty much all the time.
It started, it was like that now. Like it evolved into something else. Like
Yeah, because I know you got a thing with Marcus, right?
yeah, they had the Cream World Order versus Marcus's Happy Men, and it's just yeah, like I said, it started like intergender wrestling, but over the years, I would say intergender wrestling almost came to the norm now. You see it a lot more, big time. But I would say like I was definitely one of the pioneers back in like actually with Fisto. She was the one who really got it popularized, but like around like that 2017, 18, you didn't see it that much, especially in the East Coast. Now you see it a lot more. It's almost like, okay, intergender match. So the intergender bonanza definitely evolved, where it's probably like 80 to 85% intergender match, but it's wrestler versus wrestler. Like it doesn't matter if it's girl versus girl, guy versus guy, or guy girl versus two guys. Just have fun, lighthearted, a lot of goofy, a lot of comedy, but good wrestling, good stories and good wrestling.
Yeah. I know it's really done well, and I'm pretty proud of you about it.
Thank you.
So, you have any funny road stories or show stories?
One time, I was with Raina Sky, and I started to eat like, Ginger Mahal was just getting popular. He was so ripped, and he just had like those meal plans. I was like, I'm gonna try these meal plans, and like, man, the food was so bad, and it was like out of a 1 to 10, I think the best food was like a 6. And I was just eating it, and she saw like, why are you eating this? And then she grabbed it and she threw it out in the car.
Oh man!
I was about to throw her out of the car.
Yeah.
I'm like, what are you doing? She's like, just eat a cheat meal. You're gonna earn it up. I'm like, all right. And there's so many other just. I can take so much time just goofy stories of going to West Virginia, going all over with Xavier Cross and Mark Angel in the car. It's crazy.
How long have you been friends with Mark?
Man. Probably I think in 2012, about 10 years, yeah. He should have been here tonight, but I don't know what he's doing. He's probably with his other sons.
I haven't seen him in a while.
Big Daddy Mark Angel, I call him now.
Yeah. So, I like to ask everybody, I mean, how do you stay motivated? Do you have those downtimes and struggles? I know you got hurt not too long ago.
I actually separated my shoulder in 2012. I take time off, but then I broke my ankle. It was around this time last year. Knock on wood, I broke my ankle. Yeah, I took 3 months off. Stay motivated. I don't know. Like I just kept going non-stop. Yeah, there's downtime. I will say this: like being in this business going on 13 years, like mental health is important. Sometimes my mental health, like oh my god, like a lot of us. Physically I feel fine, but sometimes I'm like mentally I'll be like so shot, especially doing shows and doing. I've been sitting in a booking, so it's like wow, like you know, I feel like I try to take on everything myself. Sometimes I'm like, you know what, I need some help. I need somebody just to help me out. But,
yeah, how can somebody get up with you? Facebook, Instagram, Twitter?
Yeah, all that. Just Stan Stylez. I think I'm Stan_Stylez on Instagram. Twitter is Stan Stylez IGB. I changed up a little bit. I used to be the old sizzling one, but yeah, Stan Stylez IGB on Twitter. Stan_Stylez on Instagram. Stan Stylez on Facebook.
You have YouTube things as well, right?
Yeah. You know what? Speaking of YouTube, man, my YouTube a couple of weeks ago got demonetized, and I'm like, no. So like, I'm trying to get my YouTube back. I haven't uploaded in a while. So I'm like, oh, I'm making any money. I used to do pretty well on my YouTube. Almost 26,000 subscribers. Yeah. They unmonetized me, saying that I'll talk about it. I don't care. They said like, oh, I'm using other people's freaking video. I'm like, it's all me. It's all I own it all. Like I don't understand. But hopefully I can get back. I might start another YouTube. I might start I get back on TikTok, the Reels now. Man, these kids today, like, social media is so important. I can't keep up with it. Now, I think I have a TikTok, but Stan Stylez, but I think on that more.
Well, I've noticed, too, that people don't want to watch matches. They want to watch these little short clips.
Yeah. Facebook wants to monetize me now for, like, Reels. I think on that now. So that's the way to get money now the rest of you.
So, hey, I'd like to close out my podcast by giving you an opportunity to ask Poppa a question.
What was one of your favorite matches you ever saw me in? Or a match that you weren't there live but you saw me in? There's a bunch of them you saw me in.
There's a lot.
I wrestled your son so many times.
Well, that's it. But the one thing, there's been a couple matches. The one, I remember you guys wrestling, or you wrestling, I don't know if you wrestled together that night, but you wrestled in Quakertown. You end up spitting your cream on my camera.
Yeah.
They wasn't bad, but that was like my first experience ever having that happen. But I also have that picture when Ty stole your gear and put on your gear. That's hilarious.
You should do something like that.
I remember that.
Because he's a heel. He's bad now. He's bad.
Yeah, he does. He's doing great.
You know what? He is. It's crazy because I watched a couple of his matches. I'm like, wow. And his promo work, I'm like, I told him, like, yo, Ty, like, you're really doing good with this thing. Like, he's like, oh, I'm having so much fun. I'm like, that's what it's all about. I'm like, you know, you're always such a white meat baby, and you're good at that. But I'm like, you really adapted. Because I always say, the more heel you are, the more baby you can be. The more baby you can be, the more heel you can be.
Right.
And he's the perfect example. I'm like, wow.
And it's like, you know, there were those wrestlers that people love to hate. They actually love you, hate you.
As long as you're getting an interaction and people come to see it all about it.
Well, look, man, I appreciate you giving me some time, and it's been a while, so maybe you'll get some bookings or some people to hit you up.
Maybe I'll win the gold tonight.
Hey, good seeing you again.
Anytime, man. Take care.
Take care. Bye-bye.